You looked at me when you did.
Uploaded 2 things here, Noah.
In small group.
Your headphones there. Blue one. Go ahead and hit it now.
Whoa. What is this? Oh, this is the
Background filler.
Oh.
Yeah, just leave it on to the
What? Oh. Oh, I like this one. You sent me this one.
Possibly.
So like, as soon as you go to cut it out, like
Just hit that and we'll
Yeah,
let it.
it's fine.
Same way we're kind of doing
I like that.
on all.
You guys have been like working since I was gone.
We've always been working, Joey.
Not really. Ooh, it's dark.
Oh, it's so dark.
I need to. Hey, everybody out there in Pod Bless Land.
Yo.
Welcome back to the show. It's been a while, and we've been trying to get this working. You're good.
No, I just wish our sound guy would mute my microphone for a minute.
He's got to jangle around.
that's me.
Jangle, jangle. But more so, make some jokes to make you giggle and bring you some segments that we've come up with to maybe make you feel, or maybe
Saggies.
make you think.
I hit my arm day.
No, that was the joke. I'm sorry.
But I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams. Thanks for coming in with us.
Hey, Josh. So
I'm just teasing.
Oh, I left my water can over there. Can
got
you
you.
reach it, Joey? Careful, it'll spill on everything.
Retch it for him.
Can you reach it over?
Yeah,
Look, octopus arms.
That was a thud and a half.
That's what they call me.
Oh man.
specimen.
Yeah.
Athletic
Have you ever
support.
seen the guy that's roller skating and he's like, he does a backflip and then's like, this is what the
Yes. Yeah, but with his hands in his pockets and he's kind
I'm gonna send this. Yeah, we are dark for some reason. Even
I
on
thought
the
I
video,
fixed
so.
it. You want me to put
No. You're fine.
We found a nice spot for all of us to go and be. There's 18 human beings
sounds terrible.
for all of us. It was a good time. You should have seen the
You're only
pool.
saying that because you're alive.
Basically, like
Or are we?
a guy built a
We are. I
mansion
just said it.
and a bunch of other little houses around. Not little, but like other houses around the property.
Two separate.
And then
ones.
like I guess he lost the property or donated it to some nonprofit. So
To the Nazis.
no,
I think you stayed at the house Hitler stayed at.
no, I
Does that kind of make you a half
don't.
Nazi
I don't
for the
think.
weekend?
because he would
No.
be so much older.
And he thinks he.
I
made
don't
it
think
to,
he did either. He's in
No.
Venezuela or whatever.
No.
Argentina.
Argentina, yeah, that other place.
Guys, you don't really
There's a lot-
believe.
That's not how
It's
that he works.
that's exact. He was dying anyways. He had all kinds of diseases and
You
stuff.
really think he was dying? Do you think the Illuminati would let him?
Oh hey,
I didn't fix my camera properly, so I've had to scoot all the way over to the side of my.
that is
Of the
one way to
table.
fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could have just had Joey go like this.
He always goes way too far. You're kind of off center too.
You
You
want me
need
to-
to
you
scoot
want
over
me
just
to- you
the
want me to do something?
other way. Oh, that's right way.
You want me to do something?
No, I
This
don't.
is me.
I fixed myself. Yeah. Yeah, you're center.
Boom.
I've been looking at some new cameras too, some new lenses, stuff like. How did you like the AI intro?
Amazing.
We play it again, Noah.
yeah. Hit it again.
He's
Load
got
it
to
back
go.
up.
He's got to go back over
That's
to
all
the
right.
blue one.
He knows. So this is all AI.
Now,
Yeah.
Josh and I wrote it, and we have a buddy that sings it.
Yeah, that's true.
His name's Al.
Noah, number 2.
The only thing I would change is the.
You're the gleeest one of the bunch, as of how many we've made.
About your favorite music artist.
Yeah.
Dude, right? It,
Like, what if Eminem's just been fake this whole time?
no.
Hey,
he's
Randy,
real. Fine, we are
Megabytes.
hard lined in.
Well, you're still only getting. But that is our AI. So there's the bluegrass one. I've got my Bluetooth
What's
hooked
up?
up.
V?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Dunno.
So you have a hard rock one?
I did. I gotta see if I can find it. Something went wrong. Retry.
Hard rock or metal? They're
Can you-
different.
Can you make the song to like the soundtrack to a different song?
Yeah, you can pick like reggae. So listen, if you listen like
Or Family Matters.
yeah, Family Matters. That's cool.
That was a great show.
It was. So anyway, last week Brett had this amazing idea to
I need to go back and listen to that.
you should.
That's why that note was on my desk.
Yeah, I was writing down names of biblical beefs.
Ooh.
So anyway, Brett was talking about Kendrick
Spot of
Lamar and Drake and how they have a beef, and he's like, I wonder what Bible characters we could write a beef for a rap battle. So we read off Dave Reddit.
Yeah.
But then it was like, wait a minute, I bet there's a free AI platform out there,
Chat GPT.
Suno.
Suno.
So we played these songs of Jonah and the whale, a beef between Jonah and the whale. We did.
The whale
The
saved
whale
him.
was just like,
We did a reggae beef between Adam and Eve. because they have a beef.
I need to. Okay, I'm gonna
So what I'm saying is it can't.
Yeah.
intellectual property or something. I don't know,
Or-
but there's we are in for. It'll try probably.
The fact that you want to ask AI,
I just
for
want to figure out
life
if I should go to work tomorrow.
you can
Honestly,
just talk to us, man.
listen to Drake anymore.
No, you should ask it. Ask ChatGPT.
Oh, it
Should I go
logged
to
me
work tomorrow?
out.
See what it
Thank
says.
Suno logged me out.
It's gonna be like, no, don't worry about it. And then
Or
a
you
month.
pay, or you pay $10 and you get 500 free songs forever, or for a month,
500 that resets.
every month.
Maybe that's
That's not
It
what
makes-
upload speed is for.
I mean,
That's,
about them.
Cooper's at the plate now, crowd is going wild, swinging like a hero. Ballers go for miles, so he's in the spotlight. Dancers like
How
a
long does it
dream,
take
twirling in
to
the
make-
30
moonlight.
seconds.
Grace is all she brings.
well, they need the job. They're not going to have the job.
All parts and ballerinas. That's the life.
And honestly, though, I woke up the next day because I sang it.
That's
Masquerade I made. Heavy.
okay.
It's pretty dope.
I'm on board. So far, so good.
If you go to the song, you can slide it over. You can.
It's pretty.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
That's it right there. Breaking faith's change and fate. That's verse 1. Our truth in disguise. Holy. Yeah.
It'd be a great opening song if you.
Email me that. Can you like drop that? Can you
So-
airdrop that to me? I'm like set my alarm. That's gonna be my alarm in the morning.
Dude. Podcast where Joey, Brett, and Josh. It's a Christian comedy podcast. Blah blah blah. Heavy metal.
That's it. And
that
then
just-
like the more information you give it, the better it
Yeah,
gives
the
you back
more-
a song.
Yeah, that's like the intro.
Sarah had a passage of the Bible that she
Mm-hmm.
was talking about, and she had AI make her a song, and she played it in kids' church.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you could write Psalm 103, and I did that.
And it does it.
Yeah.
What, how many?
I was reading what Jenna said there.
Can you shrink the window a little bit, Noah? It's off our TV screen over
Or
here.
just scoot it over towards Joey.
Here. This is your.
Other way.
Other way.
Thank
right
you.
there, that's perfect.
Oh, my soul.
That's a real song.
Within me, praise his name. He forgives from depths below. Crown me
Whose
with
voice
his
are they using?
love.
It's AI.
So it's just a compilation of people's voices.
He redeems life from the grave.
That's really
pretty sure
good.
they can register your voice. Like you can go into a website and add it to a database.
Yeah.
You can tell me when to stop, but it's your song.
I feel like we need to like figure out the chord. Can you ask it what the chords are? And we can we can
play it on something.
play that song.
I'm sure there's an
Wow.
app where you play the song and it says, "Give me the give me the."
Yeah,
chords."
I bet there's somewhere in there. It might be like
Situated with Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where these sermons have been coming from.
You could totally do it, by the way. You could phone it in.
we did that
hardcore.
once. He could
He could figure it
Yeah,
out.
he could hear that and be like, once he gets a hold of that thing, there's going to
Yeah.
be more drums in it.
So anyway,
Rightfully
but
so.
that's what last week's episode was all about, and
Cool.
we did quite a few of them. We had a lot of fun with it. I hope.
Sorry about that.
Well, try.
Segment tonight, Josh?
Probably not,
Your hole's blessed. Take it away, Josh.
Yeah.
because it's not metal.
We just need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mouth opening up, and
yes. Yes.
I think I've got a guy that can do that way better and make us some video intros, possibly.
I would love that. little imaging.
Fellow caster of the ponds.
Oh,
PU.
Pitch Unlimited. They Shark Tank,
Yeah.
but goofier. Like,
yeah.
hey, holiday, and they get a thing of Medusa, right? You know how Medusa, if Medusa got you stoned.
Yeah.
So instead of Medusa, it would be Medusa. And they did like an adventure.
So like if you look
trying
at
to
her, you're
find
just instantly, but like not high like meth high, high
stoned,
like you smoked.
on weed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Medusa. What's up, Medusa? Yeah.
It's like, dude, where's my car?
Should it be like Medusa, like Doobie?
I don't know, man.
Smoking
That would
doobies
that would be
with
funny.
Medusa.
But off the cuff, Medusa was pretty fun. They're local Kentucky guys too. They're down in the Lexington area. You should check them out. PU
P-U.
Pitch Unlimited.
What's mine say? Sweet.
No.
But to get back to my segment, I was going to talk about a little brag on me.
Oh, pat your back.
Pat on my. I'm joking. A couple weeks ago, I invited Brett And did I invite you too? I think I told you.
Did you?
Yeah, maybe. It was something you probably wouldn't have been. You'd have liked it, but as a pastor, it'd been hard to go.
Some I got to wear like
A hat
the
and
glasses with the nose and the mustache, even though I already had.
Yeah, the Unabomber outfit.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were going to a comedy show so far with Blake. One guy's name is Randall, but they call him Ran.
Randall, we have a Randall.
And then you should start calling him Ran, just because guys. And they did a live show at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. And I was like, hey guys, let's all get together and go to it. Well, a few people, I think, it's all makeshift for me too. Brad got to go. So that was the two guys that got to go with me. So we're chilling, we're enjoying it. And it's all funny. They have a couple of guys open up who, one of the comedians is from Dayton, Ohio. I didn't realize he was going to be there. Follow him. He's really funny. And Luke Capasso is his name. He's actually touring right now through the South.
I don't know him.
No, you wouldn't. Local Dayton guy. Hey, Floyd, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Chris, tuning in. Christmas is amazing in July. He loves Christmas. Anyway, we go to the comedy show, and a part of the show, as they're doing the live podcast, Blake and Rand, they sit there and joke with each other, make fun of the audience, basically tell a traumatic story that happened to them as a kid or as an adult, whatever, just something traumatic that happened. But they have to do it in an Italian accent. Me and him were there, and at the end they said, hey, if you know the show, do you have a sad Italian and want to come up here and do it? So when I was with him, I didn't know they were going to do that. I wrote a whole script out of like traumatic things that had happened that I was going to share, and then I worked on my Italian accent for like 2 weeks. Was so proud of me.
The hand is very important.
Yeah, you got to. But it was funny because I practiced this whole scripted thing that I was going to do, and then right before I got on stage, I changed it to another story.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, that's not really a sad Italian. It's kind of with our buddy Tyler and how I pooped my pants within the first week or so of moving in with him. So I shared this whole thing.
To establish dominance.
Well, it was funny because they were like, hey, does anybody have a sad Italian? And we're right up to the corner of the stage.
Like, oh.
And I was like, I do.
You don't have a sad Italian.
Don't do this. Because he thought I was just going to wing it. But he let me go, so he got his phone out and recorded it. So I can show you the video after. Pooping in my pants. And then I pooped in my pants. It was so awful. That was, kind of the Italian thing. And I stuck to the Italian accent pretty well. So much so that one of the comedians that opened for them called me afterwards and was like, hey, great sad Italian. I was like, oh, thanks.
Nice.
And he was like, no, seriously. Like, really good job. And so
people probably usually start with the accent and then lose it as they go on.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It usually turns to Asian or Borat.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Borat.
Yeah. When I was a little boy.
You can.
Yes. So anyway, that was my first stand-up experience. Not so much, a full open mic thing, but I snuck my way in there, and I learned that just because of having the kids and being responsible for house stuff. And,
How about you had fun?
Oh, yeah. Had a blast.
Took off, and then like everywhere you'd go, you'd be like, there's that sad Italian guy, and you always would have to talk in that voice.
Oh, I was talking with Seth. Who's the guy that does Dr. Phil?
Oh, you're talking about Adam Ray.
Yeah. So, like, if the most famous thing you've ever done is an impersonation of another person, and like, which for him that is right, like objectively, that's probably the most famous thing he's done.
No,
that's what he's probably most known for.
Right now, it's what
I know him for that.
I knew him before.
I bet you did, but I bet most commonly he's known for that. Yeah, and like at some point that's great because you're making bank and it's paying the bills and all. But like, do you think that ever gets to the point where you're like, wish I could do more of my stuff?
Well,
because he does great.
It works because it just clicks. It's funny. Yeah. Everybody knows it. They were there. The last Kill Tony they did, put makeup on him and a wig, and they sit on the stage, and Adam Ray was Joe Biden. Oh, hey, well, listen here.
But if Joe Biden did it,
well,
it wouldn't even be a W.
Another funny instance about that, Shorty and Tyler that have been on our show, they had to cease and desist from Ric Flair's whatever, because every day they said, welcome Shorty Hoffman, let's give him 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
They made him stop doing that?
I don't know if he has, but his lawyers and stuff like that.
Wow.
Because they did it every episode, and they have a good following, and they make money off of it, so...
Just name celebrities and what do you think
who
of
we
them?
can get sued by?
Like, I'm thinking of Adam Sandler. He always has to walk around as Billy Madison.
Well, shit,
I think
much
it's
money.
Adam Sandler.
judging on his style,
His attire.
I'd say he does not care
Or
too
like
much.
if Chris Farley was still alive, you'd have.
He can't get by without doing the story of the machine. Like he made a movie of the machine, and like
somebody
British like actor or actress, and they speak the most perfect English, and then you hear him talk in real life, and it's just straight like, wait, you're foreign,
dude. That's every good actor right now.
or British singer.
Tom Holland,
Henry Cavill, Superman, like the most normal
British.
Kansas on the move in the movies, and then you hear him in an interview, you're like, who is that? Like, Tom Holland. Did somebody say Tom Holland?
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland's a big one too. I think I have a connection here. Can I jump? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, all right, hit me, no.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
Destination.
Oh, okay.
I was going to connect that too.
also attempted death.
Yeah, so I wasn't planning on talking about it tonight, but when we were in our pre-show meeting, Josh said we got to talk about that.
Well, when I was thinking about it earlier in the week, I was like, it would be better if we didn't cover it because everybody is, but we got to cover it.
I was just not going, but I don't have to. Valley in Pennsylvania, and it was around a burst of 3 multiple times.
Yeah.
I saw that, by the way.
And he had it spot on.
Almost spot on. Kelsey, but whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
get into that later.
As close as you can get, just universally accepted, as close as you can get to being
Assassination attempt was 81.
No, someone threw a grenade at George Bush.
It was a shoe.
That was a shoe, yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't some type of explosive device?
Because he dodged it.
No,
I was like,
no, that happened too. But I think someone threw a grenade at him that didn't go off.
No.
I could be wrong about that.
I've never
Noah,
heard
check
that
me
story.
on that, please.
Definitely wrong.
Thank you. I could be
checked
wrong
it.
about that.
You're wrong.
It's been a while, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, Teddy Roosevelt got shot in the chest.
And he was like, but I got to finish this.
It takes more than that to kill, more than a bullet to kill a bull moose. Yeah. Chest, and then finish his speech, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's universally pretty much accepted now also that the photograph of bloody Trump with the fist in the air and the American flag in the background, no matter what your political affiliation is, it's a pretty powerful photograph, right?
I think, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I think from this, one of the positive things I've seen, there is a ton of people being like, oh my gosh.
Crazy.
But a lot of people are taking the spin of, we don't have to fight with each other because we disagree.
Yeah.
Like, we hate you. I've seen more people now coming out, and I'm not for Trump. I'm not for Biden. I could care less about either one. I honestly want to see RFK get in. That's an honest opinion.
Sorry.
I don't, dude, I think there's a lot more of that than you think.
Boys, it's not even possible. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. But the positive thing I've seen is people not afraid to say what they think anymore.
Yes. There was a lot of sounds like elementary to say this, but like, that's just dumb.
Well, it was the cancel culture thing,
yes.
I think. Like, I saw Sticker Mule that we've used before.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold this back. But there's people that work for us that are going to vote for Joe Biden.
And that's fine.
And they just made that blanket statement
Yes.
of like, I'm not afraid to say this
Yes.
anymore. It was a
Intelligence level.
It was an
Because
intense
you
thing for a long time.
it a very long time. And then, I mean, obviously the pandemic didn't help with any of that.
No.
I just feel the politician that you can't stand the most, you should not wish death on somebody because of a political view, even if it goes against every moral in your body. That
You refresh.
and I've also noticed those people have been like being reprimanded by their employers, and like people have been
Not really. It was a joke. I feel it was blown way out of proportion.
I mean, they also came out and said they deeply hate Trump before this, so that's
yeah,
why
like they
timing.
He's all for Biden and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, whatever, dude. But then, Gas makes a dumb joke.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed at the thing. Yeah. Jack's got that Borderlands movie coming out here like next month.
They're making a Borderlands
They already
movie?
made it. It's coming out. It's got Kevin Hart. And how have you not seen this? Oh, yeah. You don't watch movies.
Who's Tiny Tina?
It's a little girl. I don't know which actress this is.
Oh,
Jack's
yeah.
kind of right, kind of wrong.
Oh, wow.
Not like America, Georgia.
No.
At their president sitting in the front row while George Schiff got wrapped up in it and then never picked it up and walked it out.
Bomb
and they didn't
disposal.
for him, but
He
was in the area of it.
All of this has been people just like toning down I've heard a lot of it from both sides of, if my guy doesn't win, then and you got to just deal with it until the next election process. Like Mexico just tried to have they had an election. I think Noah, you can look me up on this too. I think there were 37 political assassinations in one election process. Everyone they nominated to run I don't know, I don't think it was president, but it might have been. was killed because
you're talking about Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that just happened like last month.
Yeah. And that's not
it's all
that's
cartel.
not us.
Yeah.
Like we don't do that, nor should we. So
well, and it's not near as big of news as what it should have been. Like they talked about it,
right?
Nobody gave a crap. I was like, dude, they were all assassinated.
37 is the number I heard.
Yeah,
that's a lot of. I'm surprised. Okay, just logistically, if 29 gets killed, and someone comes up to you and they want you to be 30, don't you turn that down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Like at some point, you got to just.
The border's pretty open. Just cross.
Tucker Carlson, Kid Rock, and John Daly being dudes.
That was fun.
I have not seen
And
that.
it was literally John Daly's like pitching, ship in a bunch of crocodiles, put them in the moats, because that stops it everywhere else. And he's like,
Does he think there is a
river that runs through the border?
It doesn't go through the entire thing, does it?
I don't think so, but we dig more.
Instead of building a wall.
In the background, just strong.
I have lots of things to say about that, but I don't think it needs to be seriously responded to because of the people who are speaking on it. So I won't.
What sucks in this entire situation is
no, he was good, but did you see today that Biden tried calling his wife?
I thought they both did.
Well, Trump did.
I think
the left people came
that's
after
not,
her.
I mean, that's nice of him to call
him to America that she didn't answer a call from the president.
You want to hear the craziest thing I heard?
The one was Trump rushed off stage by Secret Service after falling.
Loud noises.
No, did you say loud noises? Just said falling.
Noises heard.
This was on live TV because in the said that if Joe Biden's old, since he's old, if he fully recovers from a battle with COVID, that we should treat that as the same way that Trump survived an assassination attempt. It's equal.
How?
Because he's old and it could kill him.
That's the thing that kills people.
Yeah, and so she says that
I thought COVID could kill anybody.
it can, but the old people were like that.
But that's not an assassination.
I know. That's MSNBC's thought. But they said that, or she said that if it's on the same level as that of a
assassination
well,
attempt.
she's wrong.
Yeah, Dr. Fauci should be held accountable for the assassination attempt of the president.
It's all coming together.
Josh is like, yeah, I totally agree. Let's do this.
It's all coming together. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of questions to be answered, and I was saving my
I don't even know if we should go.
time.
Should we go into that?
Yes, we should.
I'd like to cede the rest of my time on the floor to the representative from Conspiracy Land.
That should be answered.
You got
It's not
Brett's
a
music.
conspiracy. Wait, I'm getting silence. This is the kind of podcast we're on.
What? Somebody said that?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it.
We're still
No, you're not wrong. There, at best case scenario, there's
a whole bunch of that too, though. Like 3 minutes of like trying to get. They saw the guy climb up once and he got back down. And
Did you hear about
they should have taken him off the stage way before any of that could have happened.
There was a local police officer that knew he was up there,
approached him,
went up there, and
climbed up,
and the guy pointed his gun at him, and then he went right back down and
fell. He fell like 8 foot. Yeah.
You see the TikTok of the dude? He's like, "All right, guys, let's study this film," and he's like talking about it, and he was just like, "Let me know if you see anything that's not a concern out of the ordinary." And he just walks out of
the government or
CIA,
the Secret Service.
No.
The counter sniper.
The counter sniper.
Yeah.
What about having him in his sights for 3 minutes and not getting the
Is that been confirmed?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I've heard different things.
Because I've heard different
stuff. The guy.
Well, the video that they're putting out with the one guy and the other guy.
Yeah.
That's not the one the last thing I said wasn't those weren't the guys that shot him.
I heard that also that because there was a tree between them and
I heard it was a local police force.
Yeah, a local sniper.
Yeah, well, they were stationed in the building he was on the roof of.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
Oh,
that was where they were stationed.
Did you hear that came out today?
What's that?
So the owner last year that building was sold. All right, this just came out like a few hours ago. They looked into the building records.
BlackRock.
It was sold by a company based Theon, the biggest government contractor there is, and the person that managed the building was the former. He worked in the cabinet with Barack Obama. And then 2 months ago or 3 months ago, they said they changed it to a very bland name company that owned the building that was associated with someone in Biden's campaign.
Well, I heard the latter was from Lowe's. So we need to boycott Lowe's.
See, look.
It was orange to make you think Home Depot, but
The most emotional part for me was when I heard about the man who did pass away, 50-year-old Corey Compatore, right?
I didn't catch his name, yeah.
And the account from his family and from bystanders was that the first shots happened. He threw himself around his wife and his daughter, and he was struck after that and died. And that was just, I cried about that because.
Yeah, there needs to be more people.
It was a Demolition Ranch, and he was just like, he's a gun guy on YouTube. He's also like a home remodeler guy, and he does like a ranch life stuff. And everybody's like, he wore your shirt, you're a piece of crap. And it's just like, hold up.
Yeah. Well, and they were saying something about he was a registered.
You make the news.
We should hate Walmart for way other reasons, but
it was a crazy.
It was
weekend.
a crazy.
It was just a crazy weekend, and the whole process. I still wish that we had two completely different choices. Not enough to have somebody killed, obviously.
No.
But it's amazing to me that this is what it's coming down to. It's amazing to me that we're going to have to go choose between those two men.
Yeah.
On who's going to be the president. And
well, Noah was saying something that they think that Biden is actually going to step down.
I have a lot of reports are coming out right now that like he's going to step down by Sunday.
I've heard that, but then I just read, literally it just popped up while we were talking, that was he made his decision to not. So everybody's just saying what they want.
Yeah, it's true.
And hoping that becomes true.
I heard he pooped his pants.
Oh, that's probably right.
Yeah.
And you know what's the most? I'm gonna change.
He pooped his pants.
The most tragic.
Sad Italian.
All right, last thing. The most tragic thing that come out of all of the events this weekend.
The man that died.
Richard Simmons died.
That's true.
He did. So did Dr. Ruth.
Who?
She was a 96-year-old woman who spent most of her life being like a
Sex talk, Ruth?
Like yeah.
Dr. Ruth died?
Yeah.
How did I not hear about that?
What was her actual like title? Like what she was?
She was sex talk with Dr. Ruth.
I know, but like what like?
She was a sex therapist that took in phone calls.
Say therapist or consultant?
She did what we're doing right now, but took live phone calls to talk about people's sex lives.
Yeah, she died.
Is that therapist or consultant?
She was a therapist.
She made it to 96 and she
Dude,
passed.
I watched that so many times late at night.
I've never seen it. I just know of her from. She was remember
I'm
like
older, so yeah, it was a different era.
Please explain to the young blood over here.
So do you remember like I love the 90s and I love the 2000s and the 80s? Like she was in some of the blurbs for those shows.
Yeah.
So that's what. Basically, Noah, there used to be shows that were call-in shows. And instead of like podcasting, like interact, it was literally this.
It was a TV show.
Oh, so like the
and there was a phone
prank
number.
shows you'd see where they call in.
Except this isn't a prank show. Yeah,
Someone would call in and be like, "This is my dilemma," and then she would give her professional advice.
And she was
about
this old
it.
lady,
like your grandma.
So
it's
talking
like,
about sex.
So why
Yeah.
did you guys like this?
I never watched it. I never saw it.
It was during my prime puberty time.
Okay.
So all this stuff she was saying, I'm like, what is she talking about? My grandma's talking about butt plugs. It was intense.
No. It really,
Stuff that has not been said in 177
it really threw people for a loop because she wasn't the stereotypical person that would be talking about this. But yeah, she passed
it was
this
exciting
weekend as well.
That stinks. I didn't know that she died. I knew Richard Simmons. But we were out enjoying the weekend. We were having fun kayaking.
Man, somebody else died this week too.
Christian
From Charmed. One of the actresses from Charmed.
Actresses from Charmed?
Yes, one of the main. Oh my gosh.
What were we talking about last week? Oh,
hold on. I need to unmute Brett.
You got something, Brett? Story time with Brett.
I was gonna say that I hope she goes out with a bang, but
Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
Too soon. I thought you were gonna do an Italian yeehaw.
No, I don't think I can do an Italian.
You have to add a yeehaw. No, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Is Italian yeehaw Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia!
It is, isn't it?
Was it Mario?
I don't think that's.
Oh, Bob Newhart died.
I did not hear about that.
It's not showing up on. Oh, it did show up on there. Chris.
My goodness, people! I figured he would know Buddy the. Yeah, he sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I know, dude.
it's a rough weekend.
Another one.
That was today. He said.
You got something, Brett?
Yeah.
Another atrocity that happened this week.
Yeah, this is just a bad week for everyone.
Why did Tony beat you in NCAA?
What?
No, first off, that's not going to happen. Second off, he doesn't even have the game yet.
What time is it? What time is it right now, Noah?
10:03.
You got 1 hour and 57 minutes left to live,
I
son.
will play you.
Woo!
any day you
I'm
want.
I'm gonna risk 2 claps and a Ric Flair on you.
I almost rented that game from the library yesterday.
14 or
The new
25.
football game, whatever it is.
It's already there.
Is it 24 or 25?
25.
It's not out until tonight.
They've got 24.
For regular people.
Are
Brett's
you
not
talking
a
about
regular
Madden?
person.
It's not Madden.
No, it was whatever. Yeah, the 24.
It's
one
the
was.
college football.
Gotcha. I
Sorry,
don't care. Go ahead.
Let's make a bet on it, Joey.
I don't bet. Sorry,
No,
Okay.
let's make a friendly wager.
There you go. You make friendly wagers.
I don't.
I bet you do.
We definitely have.
What are you going to talk about, Brett?
I
Do you have a
bet you
segment?
by the end of this. All right, I can get you to bet. No
I'm
way.
going to get you.
No way.
We'll see.
I'll take that bet.
You got a segment?
Yeah, how many of you watched the home run derby?
Oh, that happened. I didn't watch. All I saw, I turned the All-Star game on for like 30 seconds.
No, not the All Star game. Home run derby.
I know, but
Wait a
the
minute.
uniforms were so bad, I turned it off.
Are you talking about any game that Ellie De La Cruz is in right now?
Hey,
Jeez, he's been ripping them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I'm proud of you.
I've actually been keeping up a little
yeah,
bit this
I
year.
didn't mean that sarcastically. I meant that as a
The
real
Reds-
like
Yeah, the Reds are doing some crazy stuff.
they're fun. Yeah, I pointed to my Reds.
Sorry,
calendar.
anyway, but no, I did not watch the home run derby, but I did
No,
listen
Who won?
to the song.
To from the All Star game or
Oh,
from
can
the
you?
home
Or
run
I can do.
So
Not a true
Okay.
Patreon.
I'm not
college
spending
football.
$100 on that game.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Here
Hit-
comes.
Oh no! Wait, you're gonna play it?
Yeah, here
Okay, hold
comes
on,
the
hold on.
national anthem. You don't want to hear it?
Oh no! I'll talk about this after.
Okay, here we go.
Are you gonna play the whole thing? Don't play the whole thing. Is it playing?
Put your headphones on.
Oh, okay. I can. I'm
It's
gonna
not-
plug my ears.
It's not bad.
It's not. Jenna. Oh no! Not the national anthem. It sounds like someone dying.
It's pretty bad.
No. Oh, wow, she looks drunk.
Yeah, she admitted herself to rehab right after this. Mostly for a reason to not have everyone hate her.
Right? Like that's your only play. That's your only play. What is it?
Hulk Hogan just introduced
Sorry.
Trump. Sorry.
No,
the
he did
rally,
not.
And he's wearing a suit jacket with.
Yeah, so that girl did a horrible
you done?
job. Yeah, it's
Okay.
done playing. But yeah, she did a horrible job.
Yeah, I don't know her name.
Yeah, I don't know.
3 months. Like,
There's no other
Is she
play.
going to rehab for alcohol,
Yeah.
or is she
Yeah.
going to rehab like she had her vocal?
She just. That's
If you
why
knew
she's
you were
out
going to
that
do
way.
that on a national platform,
Johnson that came up the next day
And
country
killed it,
Singer,
yeah.
He absolutely like you could tell he was nervous, but he murdered it.
Right?
Like,
She's a
awesome.
country music artist, Jenna says in the
Yeah.
comments.
So people be terrible.
Yeah, William Hunn.
I can't do that. It makes me feel so bad for them. Like I
They don't
I
do that much anymore.
Feel it inside. Like it just makes me cringe. So like I never watch those. I never enjoy. I don't like watching people fail.
Yeah.
Especially at something that they're really passionate about.
but you want to play college football against me. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke you.
I had a friend that actually did that Can You Duet. He got on the show. And
I don't
only
know.
made it like it was a country music version.
I don't know the show.
Can You Duet? But basically two people duet. They would get together and do
Can
the
You
American
Do It?
Idol thing.
Can you do it?
And
get
but yeah, they teamed him up with somebody else. Like him and his brother and cousin went, I think. But he made it.
Cool.
But it was all rigged. Like it was all
Aw.
scripted in a way of like, yeah, these people are good, but yeah, they rigged it up to make him look bad, and like it was sucked because it's like, oh, he made it, but then he didn't because they're like, oh well, so and so won because that so and so was sleeping with the director and blah blah blah.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah,
So you watched it live?
Yeah.
Was Cooper watching with you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
did he
He
cry?
didn't, no, he didn't say anything. But
Why did she do that,
Sarah,
Daddy?
Sarah was like, "What is that sound?" Was
She
up
told
there.
me that she was
Yeah.
like not watching with you guys.
No, no, no. She
She's
was
like,
up
I
there.
thought it was that college football game you've been playing.
It's been a lot of college football.
How many hours have you put into?
I don't know what's. I get off work at 1:30 till some nights 10, 11, some nights midnight.
That's pretty good.
So how mad are you gonna be when I wax you
Homie,
just on the first night?
you better get. a whole day in
Have you
before.
played against Sketch?
I haven't played against anybody.
Oh, you should play against Sketch.
Who's sketch?
What's up, brother?
Oh, sorry.
He had a bad week too.
Yeah, that was a rough week.
What happened to him?
He apparently he did OnlyFans in
Not apparently.
in a gay way, and somebody found it and posted it out there. It was like, "Hey, this is sketch." Like he had a whole account of him being just flamboyantly gay, and but it was an account to get people to subscribe, and he thought he had it buried, but he didn't. They found it, put it out there, and he almost committed
No.
schmooashmide.
But the FaZe Gaming guys.
Yeah, his buddies were like, "Dude, this is not a big deal."
Yeah, you don't need to end your life over that.
And then
But you know,
he had an awesome stream the next day. He's like,
Yeah.
see, like he came out and he like legit started. It was like, I did not have sexual relationships with that man,
But I did.
allegedly, maybe I did.
oh, okay, I did it, and he got up, and walked around, and like came back and sat down.
Oh my
Owned
goodness!
it, like-
how am I not? Well, I know why I haven't heard about this
Yeah.
because the news cycle this week has been a little ridiculous.
And most of the guys that are out there, like, why did they dig this up on him? Like, that's a weird thing to make. Like,
I
nobody
thought
cares.
he was an overwhelming.
Talked about it.
Okay. So he's not on any, like.
No, so no, that's what they said.
Spectrums?
They,
So yeah, I sometimes
Hold on.
yeah. All right, cool.
they set up. He said,
Stage. We had a bunch of comments come through. I want that game, but would
Career
probably.
mode's where it's at. I'm only
Just for the
playing against Joey to whoop him and let him go play career mode and get better.
sketches 25.
Oh my
I'll play
goodness.
Tony too.
25.
I'll smoke Tony too. I don't care.
Dude,
Bring him.
It's
All
so
challengers welcome. You pick my pen up for me.
no.
Mascot mode was amazing. Come on now.
Like,
Thank you.
do you have the PS app, Brett? 5.
Just click on the
No,
PlayStation app.
Helldivers is 117.
I've not played any video games.
I'm
in a
looking up
while.
my
You
Helldivers
just
time.
like
How many is it?
when did it come out? Time
Came
out.
out Monday.
Monday.
It's not that bad.
Is it not?
21 hours.
You
So,
almost
so
had a
from
full day since
it's only
Monday?
Thursday, dude. You almost put a whole day in between Monday and. Oh man.
I played Madden for 84 hours.
What's your Minecraft? Is it on there?
I don't have mine.
Again, I legit played COD for 795 hours.
No, that scares me for you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to whoop Joey.
To lose to me? I'm glad that we have that type
Josh
of
has
back
to be
and
right
forth.
there with me on COD.
I've not played anything in so long. I couldn't really
But
tell you.
yeah, I haven't played it either. But
I moved the Call of Duty to my external because we haven't played it.
yeah,
I played it with Josh that one day, but
Yeah.
it takes up a lot of space.
Oh, I forgot my password. I got to go in and do the recovery thing.
Let me tell you what it is.
Tell you your own password.
So I did have a password breach, and I had to go and redo like all of my passwords because I started getting like, you do like the password recovery and it would send it to a number that I didn't know. And I'm like, oh, that's not me. Oops.
I don't know how to look it up.
just
right
home
now.
screen. Just hit the home screen.
Home screen.
Yeah, it's right here.
I mean, it shows what my latest games were,
Yeah, like
Recently played.
but that was what Ben played.
oh, you play multiple different games.
Yeah.
Can you tell what other people have done?
Yeah, Can you
Recover
That's what I tried
your
to look
account.
at for you.
Sorry, this is
riveting information here.
I mean, it's very.
I've not played in like the past 2 or 3 weeks. I played for like 2 or 3 games the other night with Zach and who else did I play with? Matt.
It only says recently. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's what Ben played today. I let him play for once. And it says he played Fall Guys for 10 hours. He couldn't have. There's not been 10 hours since it was happened. But
what is Fall Guys?
Disney Speedstorm is a new like Mario Kart, but with Disney characters.
You played that new COD mode?
Okay.
No.
What is
The,
it?
Get Higher.
No,
It's like playing the one game where you
cracked.
go up the like obstacles and trying to
Oh
fall
yeah,
down.
yeah.
But it's like you have 10 minutes to go all the way. Like I've beat it twice
I have to
with
do that
like
tonight.
less than a minute to spare.
That's cool.
I would like to try that. I don't know what that is, but I'm in.
Do we want to do a pod bless, or are you finished, Brett? Sorry, I didn't mean to step.
Oh, hold on. I'm almost logged in.
Now we're just talking about games. I like it.
Yeah, we actually have viewers though.
The new Call of Duty.
Oh, you have it?
No.
Oh,
There's
that's what it
like the
looks
next one that's coming out.
Yeah.
Not
What is
getting
it?
Black
Like,
something.
What era? Is it a Black Ops?
Ooh.
It looks like a Black Ops. I don't think it has.
Defund the Black
It is
Ops?
Black Ops. It is a Black Ops.
What? No. What?
Nuketown's going to be a Western town.
I wish they would. I want like a Civil War era.
They did like 5 years ago.
No, they did not.
Sure they
They've
did.
never done that.
Yes, they
Battlegrounds?
did.
Was it
No,
Battlegrounds?
they did not.
Yes, they did.
Battlegrounds.
Battlefield.
Battlefield. That one. was
Battlefield
fun.
That was a lot of
It's all
fun.
right. So, all right, here's a gaming question for you. There's another thing that happened like every the week. You ever heard of Dr. Disrespect?
Oh yeah, he got
Yes.
canceled too.
He
What was your
Proposition
Helldivers
underage
hours?
111.
I got you beat at 137.
Yeah. But he can't, like, apparently 2017, there was a Twitch thing between him, and he won, like, millions of dollars from Twitch. And they're like, we can't disclose it.
Yeah.
Apparently, dude that got fired from Twitch came out and was like, yeah, Dr. Disrespect got caught texting minors through, like, a Twitch account.
Oh, I did hear about this. Yeah.
And so, like, he came out and he was like, was I texting a minor? Yes. Was it anything bad? No. Like,
must have been.
Must have been bad. If you have to address it. What was your Call of Duty hours?
$7.95.
Oh, okay. I don't feel bad about my $3.73 then.
I can't find mine.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why I'm like double the level of.
Yeah, that's true.
But
so much better.
He came out, and then so it's like dividing the gaming community. People are like, we're allowing Sketch to be gay, but we're like punishing Dr. Respect for being a pedophile. It's just like, wait, you can't.
Those things are very different.
Yeah, and so people are trying to like you're excusing Sketch but not Dr. Disrespect, and it's like, hold on now, this is like totally different correlations.
That's a interesting approach.
And then Dr. Disrespect, he's like, I'm getting canceled for something that like I did no justice.
I heard that I heard that the messages were pretty rough.
But he did get paid from Twitch, saying because he was like they proved that there was nothing wrong. It was Twitch trying to cancel him.
Speaking of video games, let's bless somebody.
You got the Pod Bless music queued up?
Pod bless your heart.
There it is.
I'm a DJ.
Pod bless your heart.
For those of you that don't know, Pod Bless segment is when we find something in the news of someone doing something rather stupid, and then we like to bless their heart.
It's a southern way of saying, "Oh, you poor idiot."
Yeah. So,
is that a good way to? Yeah, that's what
I think
it
that's
is.
the best way to say it. I think.
Headline from the Associated Press: New Jersey man flies to Florida to attack another player over an online gaming dispute. Deputies say. Now, you can't tell me you have never been in an online chat and with random people and thought, "Oh, if I just knew where you lived, I'd mess you up." No,
nope. Sorry, Pastor.
No, I haven't either. But I'm pretty sure someone in this room has.
What?
Wanted to go hunt somebody down
from a game chat.
I've never wanted to.
I've never wanted to hunt them down. I always win in the end.
Always. So here we go. From Fernandina Beach, Florida. Sure. An online gaming dispute made its way to the real world when a New Jersey man flew to Florida to attack another player with a hammer, authorities say. First off, how do you get on a plane with a hammer? Whatever. Edward Kang, 20 years old, is charged with attempted second-degree murder.
Hold on. So you think he packed the hammer with him? You don't think he just went to Walmart and bought?
No. This is what happened. He showed up to the airport, no bags, nothing. A ticket in one hand and a hammer in the other. That's it. And they let him through.
Time out.
He's like, I got business in Florida.
You go to Walmart or you can go to Home Depot. Any weapon you can pick. You're picking a hammer.
Actually,
you can get a knife way cheaper.
Not like a good big knife though.
Not for the hatred he had.
Yeah, a hammer's a solid weapon.
A blunt object's what he really needed.
Edward Kang, 20 years old, is charged with attempted second-degree murder and armed burglar with a mask, according to Nassau County court records. He was arrested early Sunday morning. I just want to let you know, this is a weird one, Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper said in a news conference on Monday. That's an ad. I don't want to pay for your service. Thank you. Some things, he said, you just can't make up. Kang and the victim, another young man around the same age as Kang, had never met in real life, but they both played ArcheAge. Anybody heard of that?
No. Sounds like a really dumb game to get mad about.
A medieval fantasy, massive multiplayer online role.
Okay, it's real.
Citing a decline, flew from Newark, New Jersey to.
This game is from 2014.
Yeah, people now will be driving over. I'll be showing her to a hotel in 35 miles north of Jacksonville, a home which was unlocked with a hammer. Officials say the two struggled, and the victim called for help. His stepfather responded and helped to restrain Kang until police arrived.
That's crazy.
The victim suffered several head wounds that were not considered life-threatening. Once in custody, Kang told investigators that the victim is a bad person online, and he asked the deputies how much jail time people would get for breaking and entering an assault. Maybe something he should have thought about before he broke, entered, and assaulted.
Possibly.
I would say, Mr. Kang, it's going to be a long time before you play video games, the sheriff told him. Online court records did not list an attorney for Kang, and he's currently being held without bond.
I heard he got canceled too. Kang the Conqueror. It's in Marvel
I get
universe.
it.
Yeah,
Who are they going to recast for that? Or are they just going to go totally?
I think they're flipping it all around.
That's
Deadpool Wolverine though.
I heard it was great. So
It's not out yet.
people saw it pre-showings and really good reports back for them. Kick, Save, and Butte. So what in the world? What did I miss? Did I miss something?
I was just asking him to help me find something on there.
Oh, okay. So what in the world do you think that guy said to him to make him buy a ticket, fly there? First off, he had to find his, how did he find his address? And then he went there and he could have killed him.
I don't think he was a Democrat or a Republican. He was probably just a crazy dude.
No. He's a BlackRock deep op.
I think it's hard for us to say because us being good Christian men, we've never done anything like that. So we can't understand.
No, I've been in the chats with you.
How nice I am to
I love
them.
you, Brett.
Oh
What?
no, I'm not. Remember nothing.
You all are cooking something up and I don't like it.
No,
No, something's happening. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
You remember?
I've been listening to you guys.
Oh, okay. Guy gets mad at an official one time and says something he shouldn't have said, and then apologized to the man directly after.
No, remember those videos I watched that I was like, "Hey, I need to quit watching these videos." About
Oh yes,
they
I
started
do.
showing up on my Twitter again.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Stop watching them.
I freaking
They're
love
bad
it. They're
for you.
awesome. I just followed on my Twitter feed too.
Wait, hold on. The guy that got pulled on.
Dude had road rage, walked up to a dude's truck
he
window,
hit the truck window with his gun,
slammed it,
and then
right hand. We went to point at him.
What
Yeah.
state was he in?
I don't know.
No, it didn't matter.
Dead.
Depending on the state, you're
Devin?
good.
Dead state.
Yeah. So yeah, we got
Sorry, I'm just.
The guy who
Edward Kang has to be. This is the pod. This is a classic pod.
Sweetie.
You know, by the person that recorded that "God Bless Your Heart, Sweetie,"
Yeah.
we got accused of not playing any of the bits that he did for the show. I was like, that just
It's the
shows how
staple-
much you don't listen to.
Wow.
It's the staple of our show.
Also,
never use the thing
also he wanted me to bring, and I don't know where he must have forgot. His son wanted us to eat though. They bought him at the store the world's hottest gummy bears.
Oh,
Hottest?
No, I will
done
not.
with that
Nope.
nonsense.
Burger King has spicy Sprite.
Yuck. My
Yeah.
kids think the Sprite is spicy anyway.
It's called fiery Sprite.
My littlest one, she'll drink regular Sprite and go, "Oh, it's spicy," because it's bubbly. Yeah. No.
No, yeah.
I did just wax my nose hairs again with that kit that we used to wax.
I-
It was hilarious. I wish I'd have
How
videoed
bad
it.
does it hurt?
It was horrible because my nose hairs have been getting crazy.
I have
and
to
was
trim
like,
them all the time. I got a
Well,
little thing.
I didn't want to trim it this time, so I did the wax. And Cece was like, "What are you doing?"
You know
all
it's
the,
like bad for you, right?
all the kids were home, and I was like, "I'm gonna wax my nose hairs." So I stuck them up in there, and I couldn't pull it out because I would go and I would be like, "It hurts, Al," and I wouldn't do it.
Not like you physically couldn't.
No, I just like my mental state, I couldn't yank it. And so I said, "Hey, Cece, can you do this?" And I held my mustache and was like, "All right, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2," and she just ripped it out. And I was like,
Thanks.
"You did a good job, thank you."
Yeah.
But she had to do the second one.
She was
all
like,
three.
$20, please.
Edie tried it, Ben tried it, Cece tried it. Nobody could get this one out. It hurt so much, and eventually she got it and just
We're
yanked
like
it.
tearing up.
Oh, I was just nose running, like, "It's okay, don't be afraid, just
So-
yank it."
Your nose hairs are actually like useful. Like they help
Yeah.
to filter things that
like
you don't. So like it's not good to have none.
I still have some.
Like earwax.
You just don't have the ones that are up front.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Still
don't
got
have
'em.
earwax.
I still got
What?
some right here.
I have checked my sister gets a lot of ear infections, so she has like a camera that you can look
Ugh.
into your ear with.
I think those things are so dangerous.
They're awesome.
Is that why you don't listen really well?
What?
you
Is that
like
why you
them?
don't listen really well?
No.
No, I've checked my
dangerous.
ears
You
a
gotta
bunch of
know
times
where
and I
you're
never have earwax. You just gotta know.
You gotta know where.
My ear
Well,
canal.
this thing's a camera,
Yeah, I know what you're
so
talking
like
about.
you know if you're gonna hit something.
No,
This
but
is a
you
camera.
don't.
Unless somebody
Like
bumps your
I use
elbow.
one.
Oh,
25 after 10. Yeah, it's pretty much time.
1 hour and 10 into this. bad
This
boy.
is our last AI outro. We'll play it as we go on out. And,
Not yet.
Wow, your timing is awesome.
Was it that one?
it's that one, I think, but I feel like it's.
I'm Brett.
And this is Pod Bless. I like this one. Reminds me of like the Scrubs. This should be on Scrubs.
Oh yeah, it is a Scrubsy song.
Yeah.
Scrubsy.
Scrubsy.
That's my nickname in college.